Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's video review, we're going to start off here with the chart of SPX and the idea that, at some level, I believe the current game can be kept very simple against ranges of 100. So that is to say, into Friday of last week, you can see that roughly 5,200 was your resistance, right? Failing just 11 points shy of that. And then as we flush down today, the low is made at 91. So where you fell 10 points shy of the 5,200, here you pushed 10 points under the 5,100, and those are essentially the zones that the market is currently battling against. So while there are plenty of unknowns as we get into tomorrow's CPI data, right? This is what the market is very largely focused on here, and I believe rightfully so. So I will have to see what that data looks like in the morning, but at the heart of it, I believe as long as you're above 5,100, 5,200 into the end of the week could be a very viable target. And of course, if 5,100 is being broken, especially in a significant way, I'm going to step back and look for potentially 5,000. So those are two ways of looking at the action into tomorrow. I also believe that looking at the Qs up into their fire line at about 452, at least for now, is the path of least resistance. So the tech ETF came down and tagged the 21 EMA today. This is the reversion to the mean level that is so often quoted. And at least for now, that mean is still generally lower left to upper right. And I believe you're at a spot where that fire line could still be tested. So I'm at least going to be considering that into tomorrow, provided that Bitcoin can continue to remain bid. Now, this is something that gets argued a little bit, but the data that I like to show you is that we can see here the Bitcoin continuous futures up 4% today. And then using this metric where, we've always thought that crypto performance is a broad measure of speculative sentiment. So to test the idea, putting together a chart of the 5-day forward returns for SPX after 3% moves in Bitcoin. So today, closer to 4%. But what we're looking at here is that the zero line, right, being drawn up in through here. So the vast majority of those forward-looking SPX returns are into positive territory, with some of them being even stronger outliers. So that's just what history shows us. It does not mean that that is, guaranteed to happen, but those are a couple of the data points that I'm using with some roadmaps that I believe will be helpful, and we'll know a lot more about that once we see tomorrow's data. So I hope you find those levels helpful. Keep them in mind as you address tomorrow's CPI, and we will see how that looks once the data hits the wire. Y'all have a great night, and I hope to see you in the rooms tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.